Hello, welcome back. This is Kenshin1913, and we are Let's Playing Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2, the finale. In this episode, we're going to take on the Hylden Lord, and I want to apologize for the audio. It might be a little distinct, but I tried to fix it as best I could.
At last, I had hunted my prey to his very lair. The Hylden Gate was before me, from which the Hylden General, in his guise of the Hylden Lord, planned to bring forth his alien armies and destroy us all. Turn, vile demon! Your reckoning day has come.
Kain.
Did you think you could defeat me? All your plans are revealed, together with your true nature. Turn and enter the gate you have fashioned and join your kind before I obliterate it. Or stay, and be destroyed upon its rubble.
I confess I did not expect to find you here, at the heart of my endeavor. You are indeed a more capable adversary than I had thought possible.
You can ponder that thought when you have made your choice. Return to exile, or death.
Do you think the game is over? Do you think it will end with me? Have you not wondered why so many of your trusted henchmen, time and again, bend their knees before me, accept me as their lord, and join their cause to mine?
Cowards and traitors deserve no second thoughts, only their complete annihilation.
Did it not occur to you that perhaps my cause, and not yours, is the cause of right, of justice? That your ambition to rule this world is but the youthful craving of a petty noble who has gained too much power, but never enough?
Silence, demon. Your need to corrupt is only too apparent. But every traitor that you have turned to your will from my side, even Uma, your latest spy, is dead.
Uma? I have no spy called Uma.
You lie!
Okay, so now we gotta take on the Hylden Lord. After he said that Uma wasn't part of his spy brigade or whatever, and that, you know, that we would be at a stalemate. Ah, crud. Anyways, yeah, we would be at a stalemate and totally get destroyed. Anyways, you hear this funky music going on? Something's wrong with this thing here. I think it's because I've been playing for so damn long. I've probably been on for about an hour or so, and it's getting funny. So what we need to do against the Hylden Lord, or the Hylden Lord, or whatever the hell you want to call him, is while he's charging up like that, you know, praying to Castle Grayskull, we gotta hit him with a telekinesis blast, and then we have to, yeah, so you can't get too close to him. And then after that, we got to, yeah, I hope, we gotta hit him, we gotta use the jump ability.
Your damn stone.
And, you can hit him. But yeah, if you hear in the background, it's some weird beep boop bop a beep beep thing. There's something going on. I don't know what the hell it is. I think I'm gonna have to reset it. But yeah, you know, he said that the Hylden, or the Uma was not one of his, and he's like, you lie. And what else? What else did they mention? Yeah. You know what? I'll be right back. I mean, this is just insane. Alright, take, let's say 5. And, yeah, we're fighting the Hylden Lord once again. Now, what you want to do is you want to use the telekinesis blast and then hit him. You want to hit him with your jump.
Do you still believe you can prevail? While you possess the Nexus Stone, my sword cannot slay you. But while you bear the stone to shield your life, you cannot use it to destroy the gate. Stalemate, Kain. And mine is the waiting game. As long as I have not lost, in time, I am sure to win.
But I have not yet made my choice.
No, no, no!
Alright, now that Kain has dropped the Nexus Stone into the gate, the Hylden Lord cannot summon any more Hylden. It's going to close the gate off, but we still have to fight him. And basically what we want to do here is block all of his attacks. He does it for 5, and then he does a special like that. And we can't hit him with anything. We just need to build up a mole and then use it on him. Burn! So yeah. We gotta be careful because he's gonna try to kill us with the Soul Reaver.
I have mastered the Reaver. I am yours.
Yeah, you figured they would give you some sort of boss music, but they just give you the same music that you use for every single fight. It's crazy. So you just gotta keep blocking them, and I think we gotta do like 4 or 5 Emoles. And yeah, I had to do this like 5 times. It was being a real pain in the butt. And then I tried re-recording the opening of this part, and it was, when they were talking in the beginning, it was just getting crazy. So it's insane. It's insane in the membrane. So anyways, yeah, this guy is fairly easy. The only reason why it took me so long was I had to figure out how to do his pattern again. And look at that, he's bleeding like crazy. 3, 4. Come on, bring it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then dodge. It's kind of like dancing, you know. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. So yeah, he's fairly easy. And there, we got him for the last time, hopefully.
You?
Yes, your prisoner, from whose blood you built your evil plans.
What could be more righteous than to take our revenge and your freedom from the same source? Tortured eons of suffering are too good for you, vampire.
But not for you, Hylden, who has dared to set a corrupting foot upon this world after your banishment. Return to the demon dimension in which you belong.
And by what right, cursed one, did you send my kind to that place of evil?
By what right did you lay on us the curse that drove us from the light and made us predators of humankind?
It was justice for our banishment from the world. You see what it has made of our once fair race.
I see you have taken your true form at last.
Then go and see what it makes of you!
Kain, the sword!
I sentence you to the hell of your own making. A prisoner for all time.
No! Kain!
And now, it is your turn.
So look at that. Janos sacrificed himself to be thrown in, into the Hylden Gate there. And now all we need to do is block. All we need to do is block the guy here, the Hylden Lord. Again, I think it's. All right, ready? Bring it. 1. We need to put on our fury. Yeah, on the 6-1 dodge, and then you have to hit him with the Fury. And we finally have the Soul Reaver after seeing it in the beginning of the game and then never seeing it again. Finally seeing it. And anyways, you just gotta hit him with the Fury a few times. Let him build up your Fury and hit him. Otherwise, it would take forever. And the Soul Reaver can't break, which is pretty nice. And there we go. We're getting him. We almost got him. There we go. We beat him.
You have won the battle, but the war between your kind and mine will never end. Our banishment in the demon dimension also ensures our immortality. One day, we shall return.
Should your kind breach that place of banishment again, I will be waiting.
You will not live that long.
I have lived long enough to dispose of you. What was it she said to me in that fatal moment when she took from me the Nexus Stone? How would my rule differ from that of the Sarafan Lord? If you had lived, Uma, you would have learned the difference. You should have trusted me. The war was over, and yet there was another battle to be fought. The cruel masters of Nosgoth, the Sarafan, now leaderless, still had to be put down. There were cities to be rebuilt, and order to be restored, and a new rule. My rule would then begin. To the victor go the spoils. At last, Nosgoth would be mine.
Yep, so that's, Legacy of Kain, Blood Omen 2. After this, obviously, Kain, takes over again and makes a new race of vampires, making Raziel and his lieutenants and all that. And then the story of Soul Reaver 1 happens. But yeah, this story wouldn't have taken place he wouldn't have learned about the Sarafan if the time paradox from Soul Reaver 2 didn't happen. So yeah, what can I say about this game? This game was alright. It wasn't the best in the series. It was pretty fun. Apparently it had a bunch of flaws, but there were some good parts, some good fun parts. I liked it. Overall, I like it. It's a good game. I mean, there's not a lot of replayability, but there is one bonus thing I will show in a bonus episode. So yeah, what else about the story can I talk about? So here's where Kain learns of the Hylden, and now you have to remember all this information that he learned and whatnot, and bring it into the next game, which is the final game in the Legacy of Kain series, which is Legacy of Kain Defiance. And that game is fairly good, and that one you play as both Raziel and Kain, and it's a pretty fun game from what I remember. And I'm not going to be playing it right away. I'm actually going to do probably maybe a short LP. I think I was talking about it before. Probably a short LP and then a short platforming kind of LP, and then we'll get on to the Legacy of Kain Defiance, and we'll finish off this series. What else? Yeah, so Janos Ordrin was here. He got thrown into the Hylden Gate. Probably dies. I mean, he's a loner in the Hylden world, and he's the only vampire ancient guy. So yeah, he more than likely probably dead. Floridor, I'm assuming he must have died in that attack in the end, because he is nowhere mentioned later on in the series, in the Defiance series, or even Soul Reaver, because he's dead. And so he must have died again from that attack. That's the only thing I can think of. But yeah. So this was a pretty good game. Again, if any of you guys have questions about timeline things or story points, please don't hesitate to leave them in the comments or whatever. But yeah, this has been Kenshin 1913. I hope you enjoyed this LP. And I'll see you in the next Let's Play.